Hello, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering unboxing video. As promised last time, here we have more Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, but this time it is a whole box of collector boosters. So I am expecting to see some great things here, because this is actually a really cool set. There's a lot of just nifty cards in general, and some really great looking cards too. Especially in the collector boosters. Some stuff you are guaranteed to get, other stuff is extremely rare. But I'm here to try, so let's see what we get, huh? We've got, what is this? There's like 12 of these? Yeah, something like that. So let's start with this one, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. The most recent Magic the Gathering set at the time of recording. What are we gonna get? Are these gonna open easily for me? That is the question, and the answer is no. Oh dear. It's really as if they don't expect people to be wearing silly costume gloves when opening these. I can't imagine why they would expect that. Oh well. There we go. We're sort of destroying this pack little by little to get it open. Come on. There we go. Got it. We got there. Get rid of all of the debris all over the table, and we start with a foil Suit Up. Yeah, gotta have those commons. Always gotta have those commons, right? We've also got Favor of Jukai. Okay, more commons. And right into the uncommons already. Generous Visitor. Okay, followed by Enthusiastic Mechanaut. I don't recognize this. What is this? Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less. It's like actually kind of good. It's a reasonable uncommon, gotta say. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Okay, so these sagas are once again a huge staple in this set. We see a lot of them, and a lot of them also flip into creatures. Memory of Toshiro in this case. Now, this right here, this, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to get the collector booster box, because every pack comes with one of these foil, full art Kamigawa basic lands. Does this, like, show up? This is kind of a dark one, it is a swamp, but there are 10 different ones, and I really hope that throughout this box I get most, if not all of them. I did with Midnight Hunt, so we'll see if this is just something that they do now. The basic lands, I'm going to put those in their own pile. So, Seven Tail Mentor is a sort of showcase common card, alright. Nezumi Blade Blesser is a foil one of those. Uncommon Silver Fur Master. Alright, yes, the ninjas. Of course, it's Kamigawa, you've got to have ninjas. And Dokuchi Shadow Walker. Yes, more ninjas, more ninjutsu. And what is this? This is a foil rare, Kyodai, the Soul of Kamigawa, a Dragon Spirit. Huh, very cool, with a 5-color activated ability for those 5-color dragon decks. Yeah, okay. This, Imposter Mech Full Art, oh, that's kind of cool, actually. This is from the Commander set that launched alongside. It enters as a copy of a creature an opponent controls, except it's a vehicle with crew 3, and loses all other card types. So you create a vehicle that is a copy of one of your opponent's creatures. Very cool, I like that card. And this right here is a full art mythic Kura, the Boundless Sky, the Green Dragon Spirit. Ooh, that is nice. That is very nice. Gotta love those mythics. And this right here, oh boy, can I pronounce this? Tatsunari, the Toad Rider. Toad Rider, okay. Yeah, another legendary creature. And a foil rare right here, Teachings of the Kirin. Okay. What does this do? I mean, this is a rare, right? It's gotta do something. Mill 3 cards, create a spirit, put a counter on a creature, exile and return it flipped under your control. Well, what is the flipped side? It is a Kirin-touched Orochi. Oh, I guess this is like extended art. Okay, you couldn't tell from the front, but from the back you can. Whenever it attacks, choose one, exile a card from a graveyard, exile non-creature card from a graveyard, put a 1 on counter. Oh, okay, it just sort of does stuff. Not a particularly exciting card, but kind of cool. And then we've got a treasure token foil and a spirit token foil. Actually, I probably need a few of these spirit tokens. Might want to hang on to that one. So that first pack was okay. We had the full art mythic rare, which is pretty cool. The full art foil at the end was maybe not one of the best ones, but we did get foil basic land number 1. So that at least is a win. Now, Sunblade Samurai is our first foil common. Mirror Shell Crab! Okay. Yeah, there you go for that crab deck. Reality Heist. Oh, this is an expensive card. What the heck? 1 less for each artifact you control. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. And look at the top 7 cards, reveal up to 2 artifacts, put them into your hand. Oh, that's actually, like, good. Oh. Yeah, this is actually a solid uncommon. They've been doing that. They've been doing that recently, making just solid uncommons. Gotta say. Secluded Courtyard. Choose a creature type, add a man of any color. Only to cast a creature of the chosen type or an ability. Oh, I needed one of these. Nice, nice. I love opening cards I actually want. Now, what is this? This is the Fall of Lord Konda, which flips into the Fragment of Konda. And we have this just wonderful mountain. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I do look forward to having the full set of 10 of these basic lands. Those are wonderful. Let's see, how do I move this along? Here we go. And back to more random commons, I guess. Jukai Trainee, Ganjo Exemplar. Yes. Inkrise Infiltrator. And what is the next one? This is the Fang of Shigeki, another common. Oh dear. Okay, well, whatever. Kodama of the West Tree, though, foil mythic. Not full art, but it is a mythic nonetheless, in foil. And what does this do? This one actually does something cool. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land, put onto the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle. Yeah, not bad. That is some huge ramp, and this is only 3 mana to play. That is not the worst thing, actually. Not the worst thing at all. Myojin of Cryptic Dreams is our commander card. And what is this? Invoke Despair. That's a lot of black mana. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Huh, okay. Okay, well, that just really hoses over one person anyway. Now, what is this? This is Kami of Transience. Followed by the Eater of Virtue. Okay, I think I kind of wanted this card. It is interesting. When the equipped creature dies, exile it. It is an equipment, of course. As long as a card exiled with it has flying, the equipped creature also has flying. The same is true for first strike, double strike, yada yada yada. So, you can kind of pass this around to creatures as they die, and just stack abilities on something else. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like it. Human Monk that taps for green. The heck makes that? And a Samurai token. Okay. Well, that pack was a little more exciting. So far, that is the pack to beat. Although, it is definitely not impossible to beat that. So what do we got in pack number 3, huh? We've got another Spirit. Good, good. I think I'll need a few of them. What's it? Forbidden Orchard makes these colorless Spirit tokens, and that's a card I kind of use a little bit in a couple decks. Voltage Surge is our first common foil. And Inkrise Infiltrator. Raito Sentinel. Oh, we go through those commons real fast. Story Weave. And Befriending the Moths. Okay, into an Imperial Moth, flying 2/4. Yeah, well, that's a moth, alright, okay. And we've got, of course, this gorgeous island. Just stunning. Wonderful. Reinforced Ronin, I think we've seen one of these already somewhere. Nezumi Blade Blesser, Mukotai Ambusher. We've got Silver Fur Master, I know I've seen this one. And Rizona, Azari Commander, is our rare. This is, oh yes, when it deals combat damage to a player, put an indestructible counter on it. When combat damage is dealt to you, remove the indestructible counter. Yeah, that's a card, alright. It's certainly a card. I can say that much. Myosian of Blooming Dawn. I wonder if I'll get all of these. This is another commander card. Kinda cool. Ishin, Two Heavens as One. If a creature attacking would cause a triggered ability of a permanent to trigger, oh, it triggers an additional time. Nice. Okay, yeah, people probably use that card somewhere. Now, what is this? March of Otherworldly Light. Interesting. And March of Reckless Joy. Okay, this is my, no, it's not even a full art, it's just a... Well, it must be some kind of, the background is different, the border, so this is some kind of showcase card. Wild. The marches are kind of cool. How you can just exile cards to play them. This is a spirit token. Oh, hey, red spirit, colorless spirit. Cool. But, we move on. We're not quite halfway through the box. Come on, come on. Gotta... there we go. We got there. So, we have another samurai token at the back. That's probably a pretty common token. Now then, Simian Sling. Can you see that's kind of dark, actually? Yeah, well, you know, it's a little monkey on the guy's shoulder. That's what it does. What is this? Careful Cultivation. Okay. A Bronze Plate Boar. Yeah, Reconfigure was one of the big mechanics of this set. You can play it as a creature or turn it into an equipment. You reconfigure it. Naomi, Pillar of Order. This is Behold the Unspeakable. Okay, what does this turn into? It turns into Vision of the Unspeakable. Flying Trample 0/0. Oh, 1/1 for each card in your hand. Okay, okay. We've got another mountain. Very nice. Not quite as majestic as the previous mountain, but still a very cool image there. Now, what is this? Oh, yes, one of these exemplars. Okay. And Sunblade Samurai. And Nezumi Prowler. And Coiling Stalker. Lizard Blades. Foil Lizard Blades. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a... Gives double strike. It has double strike. It's Lizard Blades. Now, what is this? This is Aki Battle Squad. Okay. Whenever one or more modified creatures you control attack, untap all modified creatures. Oh, there's an additional combat phase. That's cool. Wild. And what is this? Reckoner Bank Buster. The heck? Enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters. Remove a charge counter, draw a card. And if there are no charge counters on it, create a treasure token. Crew 3. Well, I mean, it's colorless card draw. It's not the worst thing, I guess. Now, what is this? Mukotai Soul Ripper. Huh, yep. And a full art Farewell, which is a very, very, very good board wipe. Choose one or more. Exile all artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or graveyards. So you can do a lot of damage with this. 6 mana is kind of a lot, but it's a darn powerful ability. And once again, it is a card I was actually wanting to open, so that's great. And treasure token to go with this samurai. Well, so far, I'm actually pulling quite a few cards I needed, so that is a pleasant surprise. I think, what was it? For Kaldheim? Yeah, Kaldheim and Midnight Hunt. Those were not really full of cards that I needed. So this is good. We got Network Disruptor here, common card. And Ambitious Assault. We have a Kappa Tech Wrecker. The heck is this? Enters battlefield with a death touch counter, deals combat damage to a player, remove a death touch counter from it, exile an artifact or enchantment that player controls. Yeah, okay, it wrecks tech, alright. Mobilizer Mech, this is another good one. It turns your vehicles into creatures. We have Tales of Master Seshiro, which transforms into Seshiro's Living Legacy. It is cool that I'm getting all of these transforming sagas. I didn't know that there was one in every pack, but hey, looks like there is. We've also got this forest. I don't really know what's going on here, but it looks kind of like trees, and it looks really cool. So I will happily add it to my pile of cool full art lands. Nezumi Blade Blesser, Asari Captain. Oh, this is actually a new one, I think, for this slot in the pack. Fang of something, Futurist Operative. And what do we got? We have a Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures got +1/+1. Copy an activated or triggered ability from an enchantment source. Huh. Okay. So what is this? This is a Release to Memory. Exile target opponent's graveyard. For each creature exiled this way, make a spirit token. 4 mana. Yeah, that's something. It's not bad. Here we've got a mythic, the Kami War. Oh yes. And the Kami War turns into Okagachi made Manifest, which does all sorts of stuff. This is kind of a cool saga. Mythic rare. But right here, of course, we have Jin Gitaxias, the Progress Tyrant, in a fancy border. I think there's a few different printings of old Jin Gitaxias here. But this is one of them. Again, Phyrexian Praetor, so he does a lot of crazy stuff. A double mythic pack, followed by... oh, actually, this is one of the channel lands. Oh, very cool. Full art channel land. Again, gorgeous artwork, as these lands tend to have, but these are special in that, for one thing, they come in untapped. There's a whole cycle of them. But they also have a channel ability from your hand, so you can just, like, do things for mana. Create 2 colorless spirit tokens, they gain haste. Now, this is maybe not one of the better ones, but still, it's an ability on a land, and people can't really do much about it, so it's a very handy one to have, gotta say. And a construct token, with haste, to go with a spirit. Okay. So, well, I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that I open more of those channel lands, because I definitely want all 5 of them. So, I mean, I'm, what's that, 20% of the way there? I got 1. That's something. That's definitely something. Oh, come on. Why do they make these so difficult to open? They weren't that tough before. Ugh, there we go. These packs are made of something strong, I've gotta say. Samurai token. So what do we have here? Ancestral Katana. Okay. Followed by a Rugged Highlands. Right, I forgot they reprinted these tapped Gain a Life lands. With new artwork, of course, so they always look pretty. Gotta say. A Towashi Guide Bot. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, draw a card, costs 1 less for each modified creature you control. Oh, okay. I mean, that could be just tap, draw a card. It's 4 mana to play, but not bad. Sky Blessed Samurai. 1 less for each enchantment you control. Oh yeah, that's worth 7. Okay. So what is this? This is Boseiju Reaches Skyward, which transforms into the Branch of Boseiju. Very weird artwork. Look at that. That's like pixelated. Oh, that's cool. And even on the front, too. Nice. And we've got a just gorgeous-looking plains. Got the rice fields there. Very pretty, very pretty. These lands are definitely the highlight. Sunblade Samurai. Heir of the Ancient Fang. Coiling Stalker and Dokuchi Shadow Walker. What is this? This is Aiganjo Uprising. Okay, that's the foil, normal foil rare. And then this is Smoke Spirit's Aid, which is the commander card. For each of up to X target creatures, create a red aura enchantment token named Smoke Blessing attached to that creature. They have enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, it deals 1 damage to its controller, and you create a treasure token. Huh. Wild. These commander cards are always kind of wild. They just do weird things. March of Reckless Joy. Another one of these uprisings, although this is the alt art, I guess. And what is this? What the heck am I looking at? Ogre Head Helm! Yeah, whenever it or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you can sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand, draw 3. Sure. Okay, that's an interesting little equipment, I'll give them that much. Human monk token to go with the samurai. And now we're halfway through, so, yeah, you know what? This is definitely going to take longer than a single run on my camera, so I'm just going to reset it real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, so let's just dive right in to the second half of this box. Now, I expect to see just as much good stuff, if not more so, than the first half. Because I don't think we opened any full art mythic rares now, did we? No. We did not. So somewhere in here, I hope there's a full art mythic. Tamio's Completion. Ah yes, so this is a major story element. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't been keeping up with the story. But yeah, Tamio didn't fare so well. Reckoner Shakedown. Or maybe Tamio fared extremely well, depending on your point of view. What is this? Go Shintai of Shared Purpose. Oh, the shrines! I forgot about the shrines. Yep, gotta have those shrines. It is Kamigawa, after all. And Seismic Wave. Those are the uncommons. Okay, what is this? What is this? This is the Modern Age. Huh, okay. What does the Modern Age transform into? A Vector Glider. Oh, that's kind of adorable, actually. Very cool in the foil, too. Gotta say. Vector Glider, huh. I didn't even know about this card. And we've got the other forest. So, yes, it kind of does look like you just get one of every one of these basic lands in a box of collector boosters. And I'm all for that. Because, yeah, these were a large reason why I wanted to get a box of collector boosters in the first place. Now then, Asari Captain, Norika Yamazaki, the Poet. Oh, a legendary creature. Cool. Futurist Operative, I believe we've seen one of those already. Moon Circuit Hacker, okay. Hacker Man. We've got March of Swirling Mist, which is the blue march, so we've seen 3 of the 5 marches now. So this is Concord with the Kami. It's an enchantment, 4 mana. At the beginning of your end step, choose 1 or more. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature with a counter on it. Draw a card if you control an enchanted creature, or create a spirit token if you control an equipped creature. Well, it definitely does a lot of stuff, that's for sure. Invoke the Winds. Oh, is there just one of these color-heavy cards in all colors? Gain control of target artifact or creature. Untap it. 5 mana. Yeah, that does something alright. Sure, why not? Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which of course turns into Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, a somewhat fixed version of an extremely powerful old card, Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker. And this is Mirror Box. 3 mana, the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1, each non-token creature gets 1/1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. Very interesting. Kind of just an upgraded version of the old Mirror Gallery. Oh, and this is a pilot token with this spirit. Oh yeah. I mean, somebody's got to drive all those mechs, right? There's definitely a lot of mechs in this set. Oh, come on now. Ugh, gotta open this darn thing. There we go. There we go. So, we've got Samurai with Vigilance. And an Aki Ronin as our first common. Foil commons. Ninja's Kunai. We've got Anchor to Reality. Oh, this was a cool one, wasn't it? Sacrifice an artifact or creature, search your library for an equipment or vehicle. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle it. Yes, it has mana value less than the sacrificed permanent, scry 2. So this is, yeah, just a sacrifice something, tutor something into play for 4 mana. It's good. This is a good one. Another solid uncommon, glad to see it. Asari Captain, and what is this? This is Michiko's Reign of Truth, which transforms into Portrait of Michiko. So all of these flip cards, well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them are references to the original Kamigawa. Michiko, of course, had her own card back then. And we've got another Plains. Oh, this is, yeah, this is like a whole, like, town. You got the castle in the middle. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. There's trees everywhere. Nice. But what is behind it? Heir of the Ancient Fang, and Peerless Samurai, Dokuchi Shadow Walker, Moon Circuit Hacker, yeah. Mukotai Soul Ripper is a foil rare. And this is Collision of Realms. I seem to be getting a lot of red cards, I'm noticing. Now, each player shuffles all creatures they own in the library. Shuffled a non-token creature in the library this way reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature, puts it onto the battlefield. Oh, this is like just a giant Chaos Warp, kind of. Not as good, but kind of. Another Ogre Head Helm, sure, yeah, why not, okay. The Reality Chip. Oh, this is like weird anime art, actually. Huh, cool. Lower the top card of your library anytime. If it's attached to a creature, you can play lands and cast spells from the top. Good. And a Cloud Steel Kirin. Oh, this. Ooh, this is actually also a really cool one. And one that I wanted. I didn't know that it came in a border like this, which is why I didn't recognize it at first. So this is one of those reconfigure cards, but the equipped creature gains flying, and you can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. So it turns one of your creatures into a Platinum Angel. Very cool. Nice. That is definitely going into my pile of usable cards. So what is this? This is the fourth last one. Alright. We still haven't seen any foil mythics. Hint, hint. I would love to see some foil mythics. Good ones. Good ones. I should specify good foil mythics. Now then, Aki Ember Keeper. Yeah. Tranquil Cove. Very pretty. Very tranquil, that cove. Web Spinner Cuff. Oh yeah, turn somebody into Spider-Man, yeah. Banishing Slash. 2 white mana, destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. Then if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a samurai. That does a lot of things. A solid uncommon. Again, I say that a lot because it's always true. The Shattered States era is the saga in this pack, and Nameless Conqueror. And here we have this lovely Paper Crane Island. Islands always look so good. They always put, I don't know, something about the islands. So nice. So very nice. And I've got to be close to completing the set of those basic lands by now. Guardians of Oboro, 7-Tail Mentor, Covert Technician. More of these anime arts, huh? I wonder, Yeah, I wonder if this is even another kind of different border. They just keep on making different ones. Inkrise Infiltrator. The Restoration of Aiganjo is a rare. Architect of Restoration is the flip side of this rare saga. And this is a full art from the Commander set, Kotori Pilot Prodigy. Well, I mean, I don't think these are actually available in foil, so full art is kind of the best that you can do for these. Very cool, very cool. Another Eater of Virtue, sure, why not? I mean, I said the first one was cool, right? Thousand-Faced Shadow. And what is this? This is Inventive Iteration. Huh. Turn a creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Turn an artifact from your graveyard to your hand. If you can't draw a card, exile it, return it flipped. And what is it? This is Living Breakthrough. Flying. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. I mean, that's kind of mean, actually. This is 4 mana, and it takes a few turns to set up, but... Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. Construct token, Samurai token. Third last pack. We're getting to the end. We're getting very close to the end. And, I wonder, do these open any better from the bottom side? Pokemon card packs are like that. This one does not appear to be like that. That is a shame. I'm struggling. I am suffering here opening these packs because they do not want to open. They are made of, like, stainless steel. Okay, there we go. We broke in. What is this? Sky Swimmer Koi Fish! It is a fish! A Sky Swimmer fish, just like in Skies of Arcadia. Light the Way. Rabbit Battery! Equip creature, it's +1/+1 and has haste. Reconfigure, it has haste. Rabbit, it's the Energizer Bunny. Wonderful. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, and I dropped a card. What is it, you may ask? Why, it is Oni Cult Anvil. Alright. Now, what is the Saga? The Long Reach of Night. Terrifying. And it flips into Animus of Night's Reach. Okay, we've got a swamp here. Very nice, very nice. Very dark. You got the moon up in the corner there, and the swamp that it's shining over. I was about to call it a bog, but no, it is definitely a swamp. Imperial Subduer. Jukai Trainee, Moon Circuit Hacker, Nezumi Prowler, and our rare here is a Thousand-Faced Shadow. And this is Myojin of Roaring Blades. Okay, so more of these Myojins. We've opened 3 of them now. Enters battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. Remove an indestructible counter, deals 7 damage to each of up to 3 targets. Oh, that's not bad. Tamio completed Sage, by the way. Yeah, this has got to be the full art Mythic Tamio. Very cool. Does a lot of stuff. More stuff than I care to read right now, but take it from me. It's a cool card. Shigeki, the Jukai Visionary, is a rare. And what the heck is this? I mean, this is it's a foil Mythic, but it's like weird, what's it? Etched foiling, explosive singularity. Of course my foil Mythic is the red one. What is this? As an additional cost to this spell, tap any number of untapped creatures. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature tapped this way. Deals 10 damage to any target. Okay, well, I mean, throw it in those goblin decks, I guess, just to do 10 damage to something. It's not bad. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. And a treasure token. Interesting, but I feel like it is not one of the more sought-after mythics. I could be wrong, it is technically possible, but the red mythics are, unfortunately, often not the good ones, let's say. What is this? Mnemonic Sphere, yes. Sacrifice, draw 2 cards. Channel, discard it, draw a card. Sure. Coiling Stalker. We have an enormous energy blade. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. Whenever it becomes attached to a creature, tap that creature. Huh. Okay. Malicious Malfunction. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If creature would die, exile it instead. It's a decent sorcery. Okiba Reckoner Raid, which flips into Nezumi Road Captain. And this is the first duplicate of the basic lands that we have seen. This is the swamp that we started with, which means that we must have opened all 10. Sky Blessed Samurai, Reinforced Ronin, Moon Snare Specialist, Mukotai Ambusher, and here we have a... Okay, so we do have a foil normal border mythic in Kaito Shizuki here, which, again, does a lot of stuff. Planeswalkers have so much text these days. But, cool card. Great to see another foil mythic. One with the Kami. Enchant creature you control. Whenever it or another modified creature you control dies, create X spirit creature tokens where X is that creature's power. Oh yeah, this can, like, go infinite with a lot of stuff, actually. Brilliant Restoration. Oh, so this is the white version of these. Turn all artifact and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. For 7 mana. Okay. Kura, the Boundless Sky alt art. Wait a second. So we have got the extended art, Kura the Boundless Sky, as well as the full art, Kura the Boundless Sky. Wild. Just wild. I mean, I guess this box just really wanted me to have as many Kuras as possible. I still need to open the regular border one, though, so I guess there's one more chance for that. And another one of these Jukai Visionaries. And, oh, yeah, I guess this is the fancy rare. What does it do? Turn it to its owner's hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped, rest into your graveyard. Okay, and you can channel it, discard it, return X, target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. It actually does a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not a very exciting card, but these are definitely useful abilities. Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Glad I read that. However, we are now moving into the final pack. So, if there are any several $100 special cool cards that I'm gonna open, they'd better be right here. Ugh, there we go. I got there. Clawing Torment is our first foil common card. And Moonsnare Specialist, Historian's Wisdom. And what is this? What is this? Heiko Yamazaki, the General. Oh yes, the Yamazakis, just like from the original Kamigawa. And what is this? Azusa's Many Journeys, which must turn into an Azusa of some kind. Likeness of the Seeker, yes. When it becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands you control. Huh, alright. And we have, okay, well, I'm glad I got a second one of this particular mountain, because this particular mountain is gorgeous. It's almost like a mirror. Look how shiny that is. And we have a Peerless Samurai Jukai Trainee, Blade Blizzard Kitsune. Oh, this is a new one. It has double strike, huh? And Fang of something. Spring Leaf Avenger is the foil rare. And Cyber Drive Awakener is the full art from the Commander set. Other artifact creatures have flying. Enters battlefield until end of turn. Each non-creature artifact you control becomes an artifact creature, base power toughness 4/4. And of course they have flying as well. Interesting. So you can just throw this down and all your treasure tokens become 4/4s. Oh, it's kind of cool. Another Springleaf Avenger. Yeah, that was the foil in this pack as well. Permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, okay. And what is this? Invoke Calamity, because we've got to have more and more of these color-heavy cards. Wait, did we? We might not have got the blue one. But we got a lot of them. Okay. Foil. Extended art. Lizard Blades. Foil Extended Art Lizard Blades, here we go. That's the last card. Doesn't get any better than that, nope. Foil Lizard Blades. Okay, I'll be right back with a recap. Alrighty, so first of all, let's just take a look at these just gorgeous, gorgeous full art Kamigawa basic lands. I am really looking forward to putting these in my decks, actually. This one's got some, like, fluff on it. There we go. They are... I mean, there's... What can you say about these, really? This was probably the highlight of many of these packs, to be honest, and for once, I don't say that jokingly, because they're basic lands, because they're actually really cool. Now, we also have a bunch of these, Commander set cards. Oh, let's put the Mythic up at the top. So some of these are kind of cool, some of them are just weird, but, you know, whatever, they're... No, Imposter Mech, right, that one's cool. They are what they are, and normally you can't get them because you only get them in the Commander decks. Now, let's take a look maybe at the regular foils. We actually got 2 foil Mythics, which is solid. Kodama of the West Tree and Kaito Shizuki, not bad. Always good to get those Mythics. And a whole bunch of regular rares. These ones... Oh, Lizard Blades, by the way. These ones may not be worth as much, but still, they're foil rares. They're not worth nothing. The full art rares, of course, and mythics. Again, we got... Actually, we got so many mythics in this box. Like, I didn't really think of it at the time, but this is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mythic rares right here in extended art or full art or alternate art or whatever the heck you want to call them. So that's really cool. And a bunch of these other various bordered extended art rares. A lot of this stuff. Just a lot of this stuff. Still, some cool cards, nonetheless. And then the big hits, because every pack has one of these. Whether they're actually big hits or not, well, that's up to you to decide, let's say. But Explosive Singularity was my mythic, and I did not know that any cards came in etched foil. This is strange. But whatever, it's cool, I guess. The Crucible of Defiance here, this is definitely a card that I want to use. So, I will definitely be sleeving this up and putting this in, like, every red deck I own. March of Reckless Joy, now that I've read this over, you can exile, red cards from your hand, and then exile more cards from your library, and you can play them this turn, or until the end of your next turn, rather. This is actually a good card. So I'll probably, again, use this somewhere. Farewell is an excellent board wipe. Shigeki here is an interesting green card. Might want to use it somewhere. And, oh yes, Cloudsteel Kirin, of course. Another extremely good card. Mirror Box is kind of interesting. What is this? Ogre Head Helm, yeah, I don't know about that one. Eater of Virtue is cool. And Teachings of the Kirin, and, of course, the card to end all cards. The maximum amount of last pack magic. This extended art Lizard Blades. This is what magic is all about. This right here. This Lizard Blade. Lizard Blades right there. Okay. So, that brings us to the end of this unboxing video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I hope you join me again next time for whatever it is I might be unboxing next. Till then, ta-ta! Okay, what's next? Why, oh, we've got a foil. Okay. Whoa. Oh! And our foil... Ooh, I feel like that's a good one. Oh! Hiya! And there it is. The Pot of Prosperity!